What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet again an amazing Minecraft Bedrock Edition video. In today's video we are finally here in the 1.16 update um, with my fully showcase video of this storage unit. Well, this storage unit is a bulk ShulkerBox storage unit, which is really which has some cool features to it. Um, this is the actual storage hall, but you can actually hook it up to other systems. Like I have it set up right here onto NavyNexus' gold farm, and yeah, it's pretty easy to set up as well. With that being said though, we're gonna go ahead and go over all the features. The reason I waited to make this video is because I knew 1.16 was gonna get some problems fixed and some things broken, which is why I waited till I could fix everything up, and now everything is fixed up and working perfectly. So let's go ahead and explain everything about the storage system. Now the most important thing for me personally is the display systems at the bottom. It hasn't really been done on the Bedrock edition. I've seen a lot of people do it on Java, but on Bedrock it hasn't been done, and at least in my knowledge. With that being said though, the whole reason for them is if you need only a couple of items, you can grab them out of your box. If you need a lot of items, you can get a full box out of your chest. Now let's go ahead and test it actually out, see how it all works. There we go, and normally these would be full boxes, but just for the video I made them to be like holding one item. The way I sort is the way you can see what are being sorted are the blocks being showed in front here, and the trapdoors are just to hold up the concrete powder and to make it symmetrical on this side. Um, that being said though, let's empty this box as well, and there we go. You can also see that empty box going back up to the empty box storage. Um, Now as you can see, there is no more boxes in the system, so let's go ahead and add a new box. Will make its way down to this hopper, and we just simply press the button, and there we go, your box is being dispensed. Now what's also really good about this design, and this was pre 1.16 designed, um, is that it only holds items, starts holding items in this hopper, and there's never ever gonna be like boxes in your dispenser. The reason that this was important before the update, before 1.16, is you couldn't actually access that dispenser because the hopper was on top and the hitbox of the hopper was actually kind of weird. And right now you can actually access that, but it's still easier to access the hopper. The reason you maybe want to access the hopper is if you're only just started farming and sorting, and you only have like a couple of boxes, then obviously they won't store up until this chest. They will start storing up down there, so you might want to get access to those hoppers to get your first couple of boxes out. Um, with that being said though, we have 4 double chests, which can be completely full of sugar boxes. Now 4 is absolutely overkill, but it's also the limit you could possibly build it to make it practical for you to use, because the 4th chest is still easy to access. I wouldn't be able to access the 5th chest without actually having to walk up to it. So this is made to be absolutely the most practical of all, but I would recommend to only build it with 2 double chests. With that being said, let's go ahead and look at the top section, which has a couple of unique features as well. Now, at the top section, I started with the base design of NavyNexus shulker loaders, and I changed only a couple of things about it that made it a little bit more efficient, gave it an extra feature or two to make it a little bit more efficient overall. With that being said, the main change that I did is this hopper minecart down here. What it does is it makes sure the box that's being broken is actually being collected by the same hopper, by the same chest row that is storing that specific item. What the old system had, what the original system had, is sometimes when the box broke, it could actually land on these hoppers, which means that it would be in the wrong item sorter, which is definitely not what you would want. I mean, it's at the end, it's not a huge deal, you know, but I would have liked it to have to be removed, so that's what I did. Also down here we work with buttons. On top I have buttons, but these are just purely decorational to make it more symmetrical. Um, the reason at the bottom that we use buttons is because you can actually see whether there's no box in place or not. On top you cannot see it, so I use an automatic system to dispense the first box whenever you would run out and have to refill your boxes. So that is the system right here. We just simply, whenever an item, whenever this is empty, whenever a new item comes in, a new box comes in, it will detect and it will go into the dispenser, give a signal, and dispense their first box. Um, this comparator has also another reason. Whenever you're running low on boxes, which means you have, you still have, like, you can still have 9 boxes in here, but when the hopper is completely empty, which means you're running low on boxes overall, um, the lamp turns off, showing you guys that you probably need to go ahead and refill your boxes, which is a pretty good indicator system. Now it also activates the storage, which will activate this redstone line, which goes all the way back to this hopper minecart right here to actually refill your boxes. So if this lamp only turns off for like a couple of seconds, you'll be fine because it will try to refill. And if there is not enough boxes in this system right here, the lamp will actually stay off, which means you want to go ahead and restock your system up here. We also have a comparator taking output from this chest right here, which pushes down that block, which disconnects the signal. The reason I do that is because you may need some boxes in these systems, but if you don't have any boxes in your chest, the hopper minecart is basically going to be running for no reason, making noise and possibly creating a little bit of lag, and I should totally turn off spawning. Um, and that is just a small useful system for us to use. With that being said though, I think that covers about everything to say about this design. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly take a look at the oh my god, NavyNexus gold farm design over here. Links to him will be in the description down below, as he has some influence on my design as well. Also, big shout outs to the Bedrock Discord. You guys are really awesome. You've been helping me. Some of you have been helping me and like giving me info and stuff like that, and I just really appreciate you guys. But as you can see, it's just a really solid system, and yeah, tutorial will be coming to the channel pretty soon. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to go ahead and check NavyNexus out. Yeah, think that covers about everything. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.